41. Somehow Michael still manages that little boy voice. The grown-up Jacksons now exert total control of their product, writing, arranging, and producing music that fits any radio playlist, from contemporary to disco. This hit, Shake Your Body Down, is a 2 million record seller. In 10 years, the Jacksons have sold 93 million records, more than any group but the Beatles. Their current tour, 51 cities in 2 months, will gross about $7.5 million. Shake your body down. In the backseat of a limousine after the concert, I learned how it all began 16 years ago, from Marlon Jackson.
One day, our television in Gary, Indiana, broke down, and we took it to the shop. The guy was late fixing it, so we started singing country western around the house with our mom. Cotton Fields Back Home, those country western songs. And then we just kept singing and practicing.
Kate Jackson persuaded her husband, a weekend musician himself, to take over the act. A steel worker, Joe started moonlighting as his son's manager. It's his full-time job now.
I decided to deal with the boys as much as I possibly can as far as rehearsing them and getting them prepared to be in show business.
Did they resent it?
Yes.
They did?
Yes.
My father started rehearsing us every day after school. Other kids would be outside playing, and they would tease us, oh, you're doing this, you're not going to get nowhere, you're not going to... But we just rehearsed every day.
At first, it was weekends and vacations on stage. Within a few years, though, they were on the road more than at home. School was a traveling tutor. They entertained their way around the world 3 times. They gave a command performance for the Queen of England. The history of their success can be seen in the gold and platinum records on the living room wall. There must have been sacrifices.
Well, raising 9 children, it's always going to be rough when there's only one working. And we sacrificed a lot.
There was a lot of instruments to buy, and they really cost a lot of money, you know, drums and guitars and amplifiers to go with them. And I had all this stuff piled up on top of the Volkswagen microbus.
Today, the Jacksons travel first class. Fame makes them vulnerable. On the road, theirs is a life of back doors and security guards, quick entries and exits. Michael's provocative flirtation undoes even the most elaborate security system. Though he dances away from such encounters, Michael is uncomfortable, he confesses, with the process of getting acquainted. The only total strangers he trusts are the ones out there, beyond the footlights. At your concerts, there are hundreds of people in the audience yelling, "Michael, Michael!" What do you feel like?
When they're all holding hands and everybody's rocking and all colors of people are there, all races, and it's the most wonderful thing, and politicians can't even do that.
I feel like I want to rock.
Michael cut an album without his brothers in August. It's called Off the Wall, and it's headed for triple platinum, meaning 3 million sold. This song, Rock With You, is from the album.
I wanna rock with you all night. Dance you in the day.
You hear it everywhere. It seems to have become the skater's anthem in Southern California. 2 months after its release, Rock With You is still climbing the charts.
Everybody sing. You know